Something or nothing. I have a problem with the words something and nothing. And not even so much with the words themselves, but with the meaning they represent. For example, something means it is, and nothing means it isn't. But how can those two environments exist at the same time? In early years of physics, for example, space was classed as an empty space, a vacuum with nothing in there. And the space between the planets in our solar system was taken more or less as something that wasn't, or in other words, it was treated as nothing. But you can't have something that is us in nothing, because nothing then ceases to exist. Now, since the Voyager 1 is happily beeping away in interstellar space, we definitely thought it was nothing. Turns out that nothing out there is much thicker than something in our nothing between the planets we have. The interstellar space consists of uneven, tenuous plasma, which is just a very sparse kind of plasma, which is basically a cloud of gas with really fast-moving particles in it, which is 20 times denser than the space between the planets in our solar system. So, how is this nothing? Well, it obviously isn't. It is clearly something. But if that is something, then where is that something? And then we have this density measure that also seems to compare something to nothing. For example, the space between our planets is about 0.05 particles per cubic centimeter, and the interstellar space is about 0.1 particles per cubic centimeter, which means there is one particle per 200 cubic centimeters in between the planets of ours, and just one particle in every 10 cubic centimeters in interstellar space. A centimeter is that much. But the space in between, is that nothing? Does that mean that around that one particle in 200 cubic centimeters area is totally empty? But how can you have something in nothing? Strangely enough, physics has started catching up with my age-old question, and now it is believed that the space isn't actually empty, that it might be filled with dark energy and dark matter, even though no one has yet measured or witnessed it. So, is it possible that all empty space is filled with something? In this case, the dark energy. Or is our understanding of something and nothing incorrect? Let's hypothesize. If the space was truly filled with something, and bearing in mind that something cannot have nothing, could that mean that the whole universe extends infinitely into something? And the whole space we are operating in extends to unknown lengths of something? Would that be possible? The mathematics says no. Whatever equation you use, the moment you slot infinity in there, the whole system breaks. And that tells me one thing. Either our understanding of nothing and something is wrong, or the language of maths isn't quite accurate enough yet. Both are equally possible. But now let's assume the meanings of nothing and something are incorrect. And something doesn't mean there, and nothing doesn't mean nowhere. What does that mean? Honestly, I don't know, because my little brain has been stuck in this problem for years now. But maybe you do, and you can enlighten me in the comments. For thousands of years, physicists kept arguing whether space is something or nothing. Aristotle said nothing can't exist. Newton said nothing is real. The Victorians filled it back up with ether. Einstein emptied it again. But then quantum physics refilled it with ghostly fields. And now we're back to where we started, wondering what nothing even means. Yes, even today in science, nothing is one of the most argued over ideas in physics and cosmology. Quantum physics says nothing isn't empty. Even if you remove all matter, light, and particles, the vacuum still vibrates with what's called zero-point energy, fluctuations in quantum fields. Cosmologists see nothing as the fabric that makes the universe expand. In Einstein's equations, space itself carries energy, called dark energy, or the cosmological constant, which drives the accelerated expansion of the universe. This means that even empty space has a density and pressure. Philosophers and physicists still disagree on what nothing means, because empty space with no matter still contains quantum fields and energy. Absence of space and time. Then what does it mean to exist? How can anything emerge from that? Mathematical nothingness, no quantities, are hard to reconcile with physical laws that need space and time to operate. So, is nothing truly nothing and something truly something? All jokes aside, it has turned out to be a much bigger problem to solve in all fields of science. So on that note, goodbye.